Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, if you want to have all the best free-to-play content and new player content for Marvel Future Fight, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check the bell so you get notified when we post a new video or go live with a live stream. And also guys, don't forget that we stream Monday through Friday 7 p.m. Pacific time, and on the Friday night stream we do have a few crystal coupon giveaways. So make sure you join us tonight, guys, because tonight it is Friday, at least if you're watching this the day the video has been uploaded. So guys, today we're gonna be doing some more serious testing on my Luna Snow with that new CTP adjustment. We did the day we actually got that CTP adjustment, we did a little test run with her in that CTP pull video, but nothing really my Luna Snow was not optimized or anything yet, so we did not push her at that point. So today we're going to be pushing her a little bit more as we started to develop her build a little bit. So hopefully we're going to be able to get some decent result. Pretty much what I really want to see her do is clear Cool Oxygen stage 39, because right now I have two teams that can actually do. I have my Sentry team and my Shine Rogers teams, and I'm really hoping that my Luna Snow can actually be the next characters to do that. So today, this is one of the things we're going to be pushing in this video. Also, we're going to be testing her out in Alliance Battle Extreme to see how decent she can actually be right now, and we are going to see how much she can actually score in Squad Battle 2. But first, guys, we're going to jump in my roster here. I'm going to take a look at that Luna Snow. So if we actually set her without a real lead here, see, it's only speed 6%. We don't actually care here, but no damage increase on nothing as the lead, so we can actually see the real stats she has. The stats we actually have is max cooldown, maxing our defense, 45% cold damage. We have 50% critical rate and 177% critical damage. Considering that we are not getting any bonus uniform, or we don't have any critical rate or critical damage from the CTP, I think those stats are actually pretty outstanding. Obviously, it will be better to have 75% critical rate and 200% critical damage, but this account is still in development. For people wondering how old is this account is 108 day old, fully free to play. We are star creator, guys, yes, but we have opt out of the in-game reward system, so we definitely do not get any extra crystal than the crystal we actually farm as a free to play player. So those are stats we have. We can actually look at the exceeding stats here. You can see we have too much cooldown, nothing we can actually do about that. We have great cards, and then the attack speed here, you can see if we don't run with her leadership, we actually be missing about 5.4% attack speed to be maxed out, which is not a problem at all. Now if we actually take a look at the gear, guys, we have a much better setup on the Euro here. Definitely 4-slot amplify on each gear. We're trying to maximize energy attack as much as possible. We want to make sure that we are capped for ignore defense, hence the 3 ignore defense Euro here and this Euro here that give us energy attack and ignore defense, and then the rest is just some critical damage and some critical rate. My critical rate is 50%, so I did not feel I had to push a critical rate too much. I tried to push my critical damage as high as possible. You can see not many 6-stars Euro, guys, and this is because I just don't have the gold to make them, pretty much. If I actually look at the skills, guys, we have fully skills up, so all the skills are level 6. You're gonna see the rotation we tried to use when we actually run, but she's running with the judgment, so the rotation does not matter that much. Obviously, you want to use your third skill when your proc is active. That is a big thing, and you want to add the start of your tier 3 when the proc is not active. Those are pretty much the two key points on the rotation with her. The type, so we can actually farm dispatch mission easier with her. We actually got her to rank 4 here, which actually give her extra damage here against blast type characters. So if you fight blast characters, blast and boss fight in dispatch mission, you're going to be able to actually go a little bit faster with that potential, that enhancement type up, which is nice. ISO set, we are not fully awakened yet. We are currently running in set bonus stage 9 in effect with the overdrive, so we are getting 8.5% all attack, all defense, critical rate, critical damage, 8.1% ingo defense, and then we have a 30% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 57 seconds. You can see here we have it's bare minimum on the stage 9, by the way, guys. We have 24 star. Sorry about that. We have 24 star of awaken, which give us 3 extra stage. So this is how we're doing, and you can see we don't even have cooldown on this thing. It's really the thing we could actually do a little bit different here on our setup is actually replace the cooldown here, put critical damage, replace some critical damage hero, and put cooldown to actually get you know, min-max or better. Actually, we're just gonna do that right now. I guess I could have thought about that before I did this video, but we're gonna do that in the video so you guys can see how we're gonna get that thing. We were max cooldown, we were 177% critical damage. So let's take a look at how we're gonna be able to do this. You can see here we're only missing 3% cooldown, so basically we are going to be able to do that so much better. We're still gonna have probably 190% critical damage by doing it that way, which is actually a pretty decent way to do it, by the way, guys. So here we have a 6-star cooldown. We're gonna replace a critical damage, obviously, so we're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna take a look how much more we need. We're at 49% here, so technically we could probably replace this one with a 6 stars here and actually get it, but I do not have another 6 stars, so we're just gonna go basic here, put it 5 stars, replace that critical damage. So basically we lose about a total of 5% critical damage and gain, you know, all the stats we need. Now we're gonna go take a look. We're probably gonna be a little bit over the cap. See, 189% critical damage. So by doing this little switch, we gain 12% critical damage, and the stats here you can see 0.58% over the cap, 0.31 here. So these stats are actually looking a lot better. That's gonna make her a lot stronger. Now if we actually look at the custom gear, guys, we have a CTP adjustment, a very solid roll here. You can see 28.2% all attack, 15% chain hit damage. We have 30% resistance. Does not apply to wall boss ultimate unless you you craft this CTP adjustment, so we did not do that yet. And then increase damage to all element damage by 200%, which is actually pretty solid. And it's not craft, it's reforged, by the way, guys. So if you actually reforge this CTP, if I add another CTP here, you actually have a chance to actually get that decrease of hull resistance to have Ingor immunity on it, which actually be something we might do in the future. Next time we get a shit CTP, we will probably start working on that. Anyway, that is the build on my Luna Snow. So the first thing we're actually going to be doing here, guys, we're gonna jump in the wall boss, because we want to see, can seriously give me super giant again? That's the 5th time in a little bit over 2 weeks. That is ridiculous. Hopefully we get wall boss ultimate super giant with that freaking Black Order update, because I am sick of losing extra mats here as a free-to-play player. VIP 0 means you cannot reroll the wall boss ultimate of the day, which is they should actually give us the option to do it once a day. So if we get bad RNG, we have a chance to actually get it. But anyway, that's beyond the point today. So the team we're actually going to be using is this following team, guys. We're going to go with the most powerful team, because with my current raid level, which is actually 100 something, 107, stage 39 is actually pretty damn difficult. You can see all those stats are actually in the red. See, they recommend 1541. Valor had 850. They recommend 172. Resist, I only have 112. So I am in the red, guys. This account is not technically supposed to be able to clear that kind of content, so we're gonna go you know, with everything we got, and hopefully we're gonna be able to get some good result here. Now let's see, are we able to do it now? Are we getting close to do it, or we're not gonna be able to do it for a while? That's pretty much the answer to the question we are actually looking for in today's video, which is why we are testing that CTP adjustment with a more serious build on my Luna Snow. So I'm going to start with the 5th skill here. And then we are going to try to get the proc on. There we go. The proc was activated on the third skill, so that is good. Now we still want more of that proc on that third skill. Here we go. Now the way we actually want to activate that tier 3 is when the proc is visible, we want to show that tier 3 so we actually proc, you know, the judgment, so we can actually chain it with the third skill and something like that. And so far the damage is quite borderline, but might actually be good enough. We can actually get a good proc here that will actually take care of the whole shebang here. It's basically if we get close to 13 bars to get into the 13 bars by the time that we reach the first minute of gameplay, that will be pretty much something that we are looking for. Now we actually got stunned by the goddamn tornado. That was not good, but still we are getting very close to 13 bars already, so we are definitely not doing that. But I think that we might need to awaken our ISO set a little bit more to be able to achieve what we technically want to achieve on there, unless we can actually trigger a very serious defense down with her. That will be the only way, and we only have one, and because our resist is so high, it's probably not optimal to actually get that defense down. But we're gonna see. You know, we have the defense down from Weapon X back and trigger, but it is not fully optimal since Luna by herself does not have the defense down. So here we go, chain with that again. At least survivability is great. You have to take in consideration too that somebody with a similar build with a higher raid level, like a raid level of 500 for example, will probably be able to do like a between stage 70 and 80. I mean, with cards similar to mine. So I think that being close to do a stage 39 here is actually pretty damn solid. At least that is the way I personally see it. We're gonna be able to reach 8 bars before we actually move to the transition, before the 2 minutes 30. So this is actually better than expected so far. I did not expect this to be so good. So if we can actually get a good run here, we might actually be able to push this. Now the next objective is to not die here. It's to reach 6 bars by the 2 minute timer. That is literally the next objective here. We were about to use the tier 3 that did not work out here. We're going to try to use that again here. Yeah, that's going to be a very close call. And definitely going to be a close call. We just got hit by the tornadoes here. That might not be that great. We cannot use the third skill for the proc here, so it is not fully optimal. We kind of missed the proc on that third skill here, but we have a third skill from the purple button that we actually just used here. This is going to be borderline if we actually get this. That will really depend on the RNG, how many times we're going to get hit here, and this is over because we got hit by tornadoes. We had a bunch of bad RNG here, stunned, and tornadoes spin on us, and that was over. But minute 38 here, it is borderline. I think that to be able to beat that with these characters right now, we have to do a flawless run. That is definitely something we need to do. And the other thing that we're going to need to do is to get that ISO set beyond stage 9. I think that a stage 12 ISO set is going to be something that's going to be mandatory. So once we actually achieve that, guys, that ISO set at stage 12, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to beat that, and we're going to showcase it when we can. So the next thing we actually want to showcase, guys, we're going to jump in Alliance Battle Extreme, and we want to see, even though that she does not do, you know, that silence thing, how much can she score today? Because Luna Snow is not going to be able to do the silence, as you can see here, and we're not going to be bringing characters that can do the silence, because there is nobody worth it that can actually do the silence, that can actually boost her damage. So we're gonna go, you know, old school here. What can she do without a silence? So that is kind of the score we're actually going to be looking for, guys, here. So we're going to go with the optimal team: Nick Fury with Luna Snow and with Coulson, and we're going to go old school like we used to do, guys. Just not interrupt the silence with her and still try to get a decent score. Honestly, if I can reach 3 million plus, I will be very, very, very happy in this run with the current build I have on my go. Now if we can do better than that, that's even better. The stars is actually much better than I expected already, so that is great. I remember that with my old account I used to be able to hit that 3 million first minute, so maybe we can do this. Well, that might actually be a 5 million run here with the rate we're actually going. She'll be able to hit 2 million in the first minute. That should not be a problem, actually. She is stronger than I thought, guys. And then after that, we're going to see how much we can actually push once the beast gets its first silencer. The proc has been going very well too, which is something that is always great here. Here we just miss a very important proc, sadly. The beast was moving when we were about to hit that third skill. That sucks, but that's part of Alliance Battle Stream. You can see here we already closing up 2.5 million. This is actually pretty solid. Now 3 million is going to be a go. The big question is, can we reach 5 million? I don't think we can. I think that we're going to get stuck at some point. We're going to be lacking a little bit of damage, but that's still going to be a pretty solid run here, because the damage reduction is just going to be increasing from that point on. So unless we like over 4 million by the 2-minute marker, this is just not gonna happen. Again, that proc on the fourth skill got, the third skill got cancelled by the goddamn movement. Very, very, very annoying. And you can see the score is starting to slow up very, very much. So we are most likely not going to be reaching that 5 million score for that extra goal, but we are going to kind of close on it. We shall be very, very close technically. We are closing on 4 million here, probably going to be like 4.5 million, something like that. Also, we still have one of the Frost Beast Roar to go in and actually reduce the damage here. That shall be coming pretty shortly. But we shall technically be able to reach 4.5 million. Maybe with a better run, we could technically get that 5 million by that. I think that it's going to be similar to what we were talking about during the World Boss Ultimate run. We are going to need to get that ISO set to stage 12 to be able to get that kind of push in. Still 4.5 million, guys, when we are not even 4 months into the game. I have to say this is a pretty freaking outstanding. At least that's the way I feel. 4.52 million here. I'm actually pretty impressed from what she can currently do in here. Obviously, if we had the silence, we actually went with the silence thing and sacrificed a good lead here and actually went with the silence stance. Maybe we could get something decent, but I just don't see who I could have brought that, you know, will not mess us up. There's no real lead you can actually bring for her with that silence thing. So yeah, I just don't think that was a valid option for me. So that's actually pretty solid score. 4.5 million, pretty awesome. Next, guys, we have one more thing we want to do in this video, and it is squad battle. So my score I did earlier this week with her before we actually build her up was actually 1.1 million. So today in this video I want to see if we can actually get that higher. Honestly, if I did add a White Fox instead of Coulson Bar guys in the Alliance Battle Extreme run, which I do not have yet, we will have been able to get that 5 million score. So eventually I'm gonna get that White Fox up there. I already got her to 4-star, I think, or 3 stars. So I don't need that much to actually get her up. We might actually sacrifice the next event to CTP to actually get White Fox to tier 2 personally. I think that will be a good option. It's not like we don't get those CTPs all the time, right? I think it will be easier, you know, getting those rank up tickets to get her up, and then the next month a mega tier 2, then you know, just going straight for a CTP and wait for us to actually get lucky with clear ticket. I don't know. We're gonna have to make a decision about that pretty soon. We're gonna see well, after the update when we decide to do so. But here, Luna Snow, guys, first 2 phases pretty simple. Hit those goddamn buttons as fast as you can, clear those ads as fast as you can, and you are going to be fine. And then the last phase, you want to try to chain you know, your rotation as good as possible so you can maximize the amount of damage you're gonna get on a Soldier pretty much. Also, using that tier 3 as often as possible in the first or 2 rounds is very important, because that tier 3 will pretty much kill everything that's spawned while it's active, which gives you a huge advantage. Except on the last round, you want, when you have, you know, you want to make sure you have that tier 3 ready for when you're going to be entering round 3. So you have to be careful to charge it up before round 2 is over pretty much. And here we start with 27,000 points on the first round, which is pretty decent. Round number 2, we're gonna see what we can do here. We're gonna start with a tier 3 so we don't have to worry about killing anything. We can just go for the orbs during that part. Obviously, if we have skills we can throw around at the same time, we are going to do it, but we're not really going to worry about that. Here we go. We're going to start charging up that tier 3 again while we find stuff to kill. But I'm pretty excited that soon my Luna Snow will be able to give me that extra 500,000 gold from Alliance Battle Extreme. That's going to be great, especially as free-to-play where gold is very hard to get. If you don't get that VIP 1 level, guys, gold is pretty hard to get. Obviously, with the new dispatch mission is a little bit easier than before, but it is still quite painful. So once we can actually start reaching that 500,000 points, at least once, 5 million points at least once a week, that's going to be a 500,000 gold we get on a weekly basis. So that is a very nice addition if we can actually get up that high. So here you can see the tier 3 is ready, but we are not going to be using it because we want to make sure it's available when we launch the next phase. So we're just gonna try to score as high as possible here, which is technically not my best score for round 2, to be honest. Sometimes, usually, I do better than that, but that's gonna be fine. Here we're gonna wait for the spawn. We're gonna hit that tier 3 as soon as it comes, and we're gonna chain with 2, 1, and a 3 to actually get that full rotation in. And well, we're gonna have to skip the 2 because the guy decided to move away from me. I hate when he does that. It hurt my score, but still, we're gonna be fine. And we technically want to use that 5th skill as often as possible so we can clear the ads as fast as possible. Oh, I thought I was gonna touch this one. Damn, bro. Okay, now we have everything ready, so we can actually go with that tier 3, I mean, and rack up that score as much as possible. You can see here, we are definitely going to be doing better than the score we actually score in the previous video we made about that, definitely. We're already closing on 1 million. There we go. That million is at almost 1.1 million already, so I'm technically not worried about that score. And we got stunned. I hate when we get stunned in that transition here. It's so bad because you don't actually get to throw that critical around, which is pretty annoying. Okay, here we go. Let's keep that rolling here. So we are already over the score we actually did. Maybe we can actually reach 1.5 million here. That's probably going to be a close one, but I do think it's actually a possibility here. Rock. Well, that proc was not that great, so might not reach that 1.5 million here. Still should be pretty close though. And here we go, the last one here, maybe 1.4. Very, 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 very close here. 1.398, so let's just call that 1.4 million. So a pretty solid run here, guys, which is actually boosting my score a little bit, putting me at 5.9 million. So getting a few ranks, securing my position to not get demoted from this league. Still have 2 runs to do here, but people with top 20 were 7 millions last week, so I'm not expecting to move up rank this week. I still have a little bit of work to do on both my Shannon Rogers. She's still running with normal custom gear, 140% proc. So if we can actually get her to with CTP of energy, and eventually that will just that will bump me up to the next league, to be honest. And also getting the uniform on my Moon Knight, which is going to be coming in maybe a month or 2, and then that's going to be so much better. So yeah, let's claim the shit here. Let's showcase how much of that crap we already have, man. That is ridiculous. People saying they cannot awaken characters as a new players, free-to-play players. They don't know what they're talking about, because see, 2,700 of both of them. So we're going to be able to do both Moonstone and Valkyrie when we actually get them, which is going to be awesome. We're going to be getting them together, by the way, guys. And yeah, that is pretty much all of it for today's video, guys. That was a pretty long video, but we had a lot of fun. We did a lot of deep testing, and I do think that my Luna Snow is coming along now. Once we actually finish to awaken that Isos, I think that she's going to be hitting all the marks we want her to hit, which is stage 39 in the Wall Boss Ultimate Call, 5 million in Alliance Battle Extreme, no restriction. I think those are the 2 big marks we want to reach, and probably 1.5 million in the squad battle. So she is doing great. That CTP judgment is amazing, and hopefully we can actually reforge it eventually and actually get something better. Well, make it better, hopefully. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all we had for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and check the bell to get notified when we post a new video or go live with a live stream. Guys, don't forget we stream Monday through Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and we do have crystal coupon giveaway on the Friday night stream. Also, guys, make sure you join the Discord, the community. The link is in the description down below. We do have crystal exclusive giveaway and little handle there, so make sure you join us there, guys. And also big thank you to all of you guys for being part of my community, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.